everyone, this is David Smith. I'm here at Gamescom in Cologne in Germany. I'm very pleased to have with me Ernest Adams, a games design consultant. Ernest, please can you introduce yourself?
Hi, well I am Ernest Adams and I've been a game design consultant for about 10 years now. I'm the founder of the IGDA, the International Game Developers Association, and before that I was a programmer.
And tell us a bit more about your career in the industry.
Well, I began as a programmer in the electronics industry, and I was looking for an opportunity to get into games. Eventually found one, and did game programming for about 3 years. And then was spotted by a producer of Electronic Arts who asked me to become a game designer. So I worked for them for quite some time on Madden NFL football, and eventually moved over to the UK to work for Bullfrog Productions, and then went freelance a few years back. So now I'm a freelance consultant.
And tell us what inspired you to become a games designer in the first place?
Well, playing my first game made me want to become a game designer right away. As soon as I had played it, I knew I had to learn how to make these things. And my opportunity came when I was making some design comments on design documents written by someone else. And my producer said, "You look like you could be good at this, so give it a try."
And the rest is history, as they say. And I know you've written several books, Ernest. What about your book, The Fundamentals of Games Design, which I think is at its second edition?
Right, yes. I decided I wanted to write a textbook for students because I got a lot of letters from people writing to me and asking how to become a games designer. And I thought, well, if I write it all down and put it in a book, then I can sell it to people. So Fundamentals of Game Design has now been adopted at MIT and quite a number of universities around the world where they teach it, and I'm very pleased about that.
And finally, what advice would you give a games designer looking to join the industry as a first job?
I would say first, cultivate an interest in everything. Absolutely anything and everything is useful to a games designer, whether it's history, architecture, literature, art. Computer programming is a useful skill even for a games designer. You don't have to be a hardcore one. The ability to draw is a useful skill for a game designer. So really learn to think and play a lot of games. Play a lot of games to see how they work, take them apart and think about them.
What about formal education? Is that important these days?
Nowadays, it's difficult to get a job at a large company without a college degree. Yes, I think a university degree will really help you. There are good ones and bad ones. You need to do some research to decide where you're going to go. But if you don't have a university degree, a lot of larger companies will put your CV in the bin.
And just following up on that, I mean, what advice would you give someone trying to distinguish between a good college that does a games design course and a bad one? Are there any tips?
I would say the breadth of the program is good. If it concentrates only on programming, it's not a very good place for a games designer to be. If it concentrates only on art or animation, it's not that good a place for a games designer to be. It's better as a designer to be in a place that offers all the talents that game development requires, because that way you can sample a little of each.
That's fantastic advice. Ernest Adams, Games Design Consultant, thank you very much.
My pleasure.